beneath the tranquil facade of everyday life lurks an esoteric turning point in human history, set to unfold in 2024. As you peer into the coming year, questions about the future stability and the evolving nature of reality hang in the balance. Will the familiar contours of your world morph into the unrecognizable? As your guide through the veiled passages of time, I'll share insights on bracing for these shifts and seizing the reins of transformation. To evade this wisdom is to forfeit your anchor in the storms of progress. As you navigate the labyrinth of 2024, let's consider Dolores Cannon, a figure whose legacy paints a vision of a partnership between the realms of conscious thought and the ethereal. Picture Dolores as a mentor, much like in any hero's tale, sharing the maps to hidden treasures, not of gold, but of profound wisdom. Your tale begins at the crossroad of skepticism and belief, where the world around seems both achingly familiar and strangely distant. There's a tremor underfoot, a sense that the very ground you stand on is shifting, preparing to unveil paths unseen. You're faced with a choice: to dismiss the subtle pull of curiosity or to follow it into the unknown. Choosing the latter, remember that your journey isn't merely about seeking answers. It's about embracing the mysteries you unveil along the way. As Dolores Cannon did through her work in quantum healing hypnosis, you'll dive into the uncharted waters of your subconscious, navigating through the echoes of past lives and whisperings of the future. Throughout this quest, you encounter the guardian of thresholds, fear. It manifests armed with doubt and uncertainty, waging a battle to keep you within the confines of your comfort zone. You feel the urge to retreat, but recalling the guideposts left by Dolores, you realize that this guardian isn't your adversary. It is your catalyst for metamorphosis. You press onward, and with each step, the terrain of your inner landscape transforms. The once foggy vistas clarify, and your erstwhile obscured purpose begins to shimmer through the haze. What emerges is a revelation of the new earth, a concept Dolores heralded as a paradigm of higher vibrations and sensitivities. As your guide, she endowed you with an understanding of this nascent world, one attuned to harmony, awareness, and connectivity. Yet, such profound transformation isn't without its tribulations. You grasp that to inhabit this new earth, you must shed layers of the old self, an ordeal replete with trials that test your resolve. As you emerge on the other side of these trials, wisdom gained outweighs the comfort lost. You stand on the precipice of a new dawn and peer back at the journey traversed. Dolores' words echo, a faint but steadfast beacon. The bumpy road bears the seeds of your becoming. In this newfound clarity, the reality of the old and the new intertwine, like roots entangled beneath the fertile soil, ready to sprout into an era where consciousness is the currency. The lush landscape of human potential lies beyond this threshold, and you, armed with the insights garnered, are ready to cultivate it. The vital essence of this quest, the hidden gem amidst the trials and tribulations, is that the transformation unfolding externally mirrors an internal one. By journey's end, you recognize that the shift Dolores spoke of is not an external event looming ahead. It's an evolution that germinates within you. While this odyssey has left an indelible mark on your spirit, it's merely the prelude. The narrative of 2024 and its portents are still being woven in the loom of collective understanding, an understanding that finds its most profound expression within the individual journey. And so, as the sage mentor fades into the annals of your journey, bearing witness to the alchemy of your awakening, you're left with the inescapable truth that the power to navigate and shape the impending era rests in your hands. The quest has fashioned a new lens through which you behold the world, a lens that perceives not an ending, but an exquisite tapestry of renewal. Dismiss this revelation, and the lens fogs up once more, leaving an unyielding future veiled in the depths of shadow. Into the gestating silence of your own sanctuary, you're beckoned to a deeper exploration. Drawing from my own reservoirs of meditation and introspective solitude, I found that the silence wasn't empty. It was pregnant with the whispers of my deepest self. This pursuit of silence is your own odyssey, where the call to inner peace becomes a siren song. You grapple with the allures of a cacophonous world, with every echo tempting you away from your focused quest. Yet, a memory surfaces, my recount of sitting beneath the clear night sky, the stars gleaming like a map to inward treasures, a moment when the universe's expanse seemed not so distant from the expanse within myself. Within you, there's a rising hero, not of mythos, but of spirit. And your quest is one of a profound reawakening. You encounter mentors. Some are echoes of my experiences, guiding you through the trials of the inner world. They don't wield swords or magical relics, but the soft power of mindful presence. In your inevitable departure from the day-to-day skirmishes, you face the threshold guardian. Unlike the mythical beasts of lore, this guardian's name is distraction. It rears with relentless tenacity, casting doubts and weaving illusions, seeking to unseat you from your path of centered calm. Battling through the labyrinth of inner chaos, you're bestowed the boon of clarity and the treasure of tranquility. It's through meditation, a solitary practice for your spirit, that you glean the strength to return to the world transformed, bearing the elixir of serenity to an often unsettled reality. In the sanctum of your own company, you discover kindred spirits in silence, lessons imbued with the richness of your very breath, the rhythmic rise and fall, narrating tales of resilience, patience, and boundless potential. The introspective passages you traverse are those I too walked, each step echoing a universal truth that true guidance reverberates from within. In these moments of reflection, the notion of a collective awakening transcends the abstract. It becomes a tangible, visceral journey, one where the armor of solitude shields you, even amidst the throes of societal shifts and the cacophony of a world in transition. Nearing the end of this leg of your journey, you realize the profundity of Dolores Cannon's teachings. The collective awakening isn't just about the soul's outward quest, but equally about the inward odyssey towards harmony with oneself. The interlude of quiet reprieve stands not as repudiation of the external changes, but as the quintessential counterpart. For in the silence of your own heart lies the echo of the universe's wisdom, the fragile yet potent vibrato that underlines the magnificent symphony of life. Reject this communion with your inner world and forfeit the guidance of your own narrative. For it is in the sanctity of your inner dialogue that the melody of 2024's transformative call finds its harmony. AI and automation, once figments of science fiction, now stand on your doorstep, not as fearsome intruders, but as potential allies in an evolving narrative. They cast long shadows across the landscape of your future. And like any uncharted territory, house both promise and peril within their silicon cores. Your interaction with technology isn't static. It's an evolving relationship. Each swipe, click, and command writes a line in the chronicle of human innovation. The machines that hum in the background of your life have started to learn, adapting in ways reminiscent of the tales where enchanted objects come to life, serving both as helpers and tricksters in the narrative arc. In my personal encounters with AI, I witnessed its dual nature. In one hand, it offers the genius of convenience and efficiency, and in the other, it clutches the unknown consequences of its rapid ascent. The realm beyond the touchscreens and interfaces bristles with digital sentience, each algorithm a golem crafted from our collective desires for progress. As you journey alongside these digital entities, your path intertwines with theirs, crafting a shared destiny. Along the way, you meet the threshold guardian, the ethical quandary that stands colossal at the gates of this cybernetic domain. Will you grant these creations unchecked dominion, or forge a partnership guided by prudence and the guardrails of human values? Consider the choices that lay the foundation for robots in healthcare, education, and transportation. Their intricate dances of binary code prompt a reflection on your place within this partnership. Rather than shunning the digitalia of your existence, you begin to question and shape it, taking the helm as the steward of an era where the artificial complements the natural. By circumventing the pitfalls of overdependence and fostering co-evolution, you claim the boon of progress. AI not as a master, but as an extension of your creative will. The unfolding epic whispers of synergy, a collaborative tapestry woven from the threads of human and machine ingenuity. Approaching the zenith of this section of your odyssey, there's a moment of crystalline clarity. The advance of AI isn't simply the turn of a page in the annals of technology. It's a reflection of your collective yearnings for expansion and transformation. Denial of this symbiotic evolution only mires you further in the pre-digital past. Embrace it, and the narrative of 2024 becomes a song of harmonized potentials, composed by the dual composers of humanity and its creations. As 2024's narrative unfurls, the division within humanity sharpens into focus, reminiscent of the dichotomy between the seen and unseen in time-worn myths. The boundaries between two worlds, one clinging to familiarity, the other reaching for transcendence, force a pivotal reckoning within your own consciousness. You find yourself on an unsuspecting journey through the thickets of dissonance, a path once walked by visionaries and trailblazers of bygone eras. Their voices, though faint, resonate in the present, echoing the universal traveler's tale, a journey through the shadows to emerge into the light. In confronting the optical illusions painted by a society entrenched in an obsolete paradigm, you, as the seeker, are faced with a trial of discernment. To pierce through this veil, you draw upon a well of inner wisdom, much like a hero retrieving an artifact of great power to confront a looming darkness. This darkness is not cast by malice, but by a deep-rooted fear of the unknown, a fear palpable in the hearts of those who view change as a harbinger of chaos. It's here, at the precipice of metamorphosis, that you realize the power of perspective is the true philosopher's stone. The divergence of paths becomes a labyrinth that calls not for escape, but for understanding. It's through the intricate passages of this maze that you glimpse the unity underlying apparent separation. By embracing the multiplicity of human experience, the chiaroscuro fabric of existence reveals patterns that others may dismiss as mere happenstance. Your odyssey through the domain of discord teaches that the clash of thoughts and awakening consciences is the crucible within which humanity's next chapter is being forged. This is the heart of Dolores Cannon's teachings, a transformation felt not merely at the surface, but stirring deeply in the undercurrents of collective consciousness. In the end, the transient discord is but the dissonance preceding a grand harmony as the two timelines within humanity crescendo towards a resolution. And in the final bars of this movement, it becomes clear that the apparent chaos of 2024 is not a sign of impending downfall, but the birth pangs of a new paradigm. Denying the syncopated rhythm of this era might leave you adrift in the backwaters of evolution. Yet attuning to its frequencies positions you at the vanguard of consciousness, where each note played is a conscious choice towards a more harmonious world symphony. As the sage once vanished into myth, so too has your journey through the mysteries of 2024 reached its cusp. The truths once cloaked in the mists of time now glint with clarity, a testament to your odyssey through the year's profound thresholds. Yet, there lies more beneath the surface, insights veiled, gems of knowledge yet to be unearthed. Harness the full breadth of Dolores Cannon's foresight and navigate this new epic with wisdom. The answers aren't behind but before you, etched in the pathway that awaits. Step forward, unlock the deeper secrets, and claim the future as your own. Watch this video to awaken to the opportunities that lie in the heart of change.